Those grants are supporting the development of a compound that I actually was involved in starting from scratch, from concept all the way to now a drug that is going to go into humans for the very first time. There are actually three main targets that people have focused on when thinking about therapeutics for Alzheimer's: the amyloid, the tau, and dysregulated inflammation in the brain. The pharmas have spent most of their effort on amyloid, but we are focused on inflammation, which has been an understudied area. Inflammation in the brain is a very complex thing. It's normally a very good thing, just like inflammation in the rest of your body. It handles infections, it handles injuries, and brings everything back the way it's supposed to be. But in Alzheimer's disease and other neurodegenerative diseases, the inflammation has gotten out of whack. It's actually getting too strong and too long. It's now turned into a bad guy instead of a good guy. So the way that our drug works is that it blocks the inflammation that happens in a cell type in the brain called the glial cell. It keeps the good inflammation, but it targets specifically that bad inflammation that can then kill the nerve cell. Our vision for success would be that our drug would essentially become the new low-dose aspirin, that you would take this drug once a day and you would reduce your risk of getting dementia in the future. If we could prevent by 5 years the onset of dementia, we would cut the incidence in half. If that worked out, boy, that would be a slam dunk. Research is very risky, but we have a lot of hope that this drug may be able to go forward successfully. I think that it's very important to realize that a single approach, even our approach against inflammation, may not be enough. Alzheimer's and other dementias, they're not single-cause diseases. You probably are going to need to have an anti-amyloid therapy, maybe an anti-tau therapy, an anti-inflammatory therapy like ours, maybe, and other therapies that are also being developed. In our Alzheimer's Disease Center, we are testing a number of different potential medications that may or may not show promise. We hope they will. Sanders Brown Center on Aging was one of the first 10 NIH-funded Alzheimer's disease centers in the country. So we've been successful now for more than 32 years of having an Alzheimer's disease center. And we are the only Alzheimer's disease center in this entire area of the country. So we are world class. Here in Lexington, you have one of the best Alzheimer's disease centers in the country doing fantastic research and fantastic service and fantastic clinical programs for the community.